and I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight.
Okay, so we just arrived, and we'll go in and see if there's anything on the computer.
Where you been? East Coast is busted, homie.
I got some great projects that need outsourcing. Exactly. Lazy Americans here cost a fortune.
196 Lincoln Street is apparently secure from ground level. Okay, we got a result. 10-4.
Cool, let's make it happen.
Hey, 10-4, what's everyone? 6 Edward to Central K. 1 minute, stand by.
It's been a minute.
Right on.
What's up, girlfriend?
Hey, 10-4, what's everyone? 6 Edward to Central K. 1 minute, stand by.
Shit, last time you took me to up there.
6 Edward is next. Stand by, what's everyone? 10-4.
Traffic is so fucking
Okay, you just went past me. I'm on him. I'm nearby. I'll take the call for you. Forty-9.6 westbound, New York, Adam Paul George, 1366, and I agree.
So there's something going on here that needs to be investigated. It's evidence, but I'm trying to pick it up. I don't see. Uh-oh.
Okay, he just went past me. I'm on him. 10-4.
Alright, so we added the pistol to evidence that we just located it at the scene. And now we're free to leave the scene. And it looks like that's it. Okay, so we've got to go over here to the emergency room to obtain information.
Clear from Henrietta. Got the information for the toll collector. What's the event number?
And I believe that it's information that'll allow us to have more evidence there. You see it says 1 out of 3. So this would be...
Attention, this is dispatch.
So I think there was a victim involved. We're going to see if we can contact this other victim that may have survived. We'll find out if they're still alive or if they may have any other evidence. Oh, wow. Cool. We're actually in the hospital. That is so cool.
It's the world we live in.
Okay, so I'm asking them if the surviving victim is still alive.
Oh, I hear you.
And they said yes, but that he could die any second. So I'm asking them if I can possibly question him. Or if the victim might have mentioned something. So they said they removed a bullet from him already in surgery. So we might be able to recover that that bullet to add to our evidence.
One scooter, one to Central, Caine.
So we're going to continue our investigation over to Davis. Which isn't far, as you can see. It's right around the corner. I think I have to pull right in here. This is a really bad neighborhood. I wish I would have had Officer Perry with me today.
I'm clear from Henrietta. Got the information for the toll collector. What's the event number?
I'm going to see if I can get a local patrol unit.
I'm a roll through.
This is Ocean 2.
Prime time, daytime. Somebody's got to do it.
Backup required in Strawberry. Requesting all available units to attend.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 29 inbound code 3. I'll take an area.
So I just got a couple of backup units. While I go in here and do my investigation, this is a really bad neighborhood, as you can see. So I entered the building.
Got the information for the toll collector. What's the event number?
And it looks like this is the medical examiner's coroner's office.
7460 Buffalo clear.
So I'm going to talk to the medical examiner. How you doing, sir? What do you got, John? Says he found lead, 7 bullets in the guy's body. He doesn't have his ID. The only things he had in his pockets that the victim had was a receipt for Kill a Burger. And they can continue with the dialogue. You can read it on the screen. And they're going to check fingerprints on some other evidence. And they're going to let us know when they get the results of the fingerprints. So, thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Big shout out to Friskey111. This is so cool with the different buildings that you can enter and stuff. Oh, am I not done?
Dispatch calling unit Henry 6-5.
Is there something else? I think I was supposed to speak to her. Maybe I have to speak to her. Is there evidence back here? I'm not sure. So I think we're done at the medical examiner's office here.
Let's go to 1 to Central, Caine.
Oh, excuse me, guys. There's still a red dot. I'm not sure. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Christ!
Oh.
I can't take that shit at my age.
Okay, so we must be done in here. So we're gonna exit the medical examiner's building. Now it looks like an old school or something. I thought it was an abandoned building. Didn't look very appealing from the outside. I was surprised to find it to be the medical examiner's office, but it looked a lot nicer on the inside. Alright, Chief of Detectives wants to speak to us now. So we'll head off and we'll talk to Chief, see what he's got. And I could be wrong, but I think this is a brand new Dodge Charger I got here. He didn't clearly specify. And it was created by RangerZ. I just added it. This and a Silverado. I didn't notice anywhere where they specify the year. But this definitely looks like a 2015, 16, if not newer.
Sorry, I can't come out.
Hey, that shit was fucked up last night, right?
Is Dad there? Tell him I want my $20 back. I want to hit up front a lot later and get a t-shirt. Damn.
No, he's over. He's in here. How you doing, sir?
Westbound, New York, Adam Paul George, 1366, on a gray Pontiac G6.
So I'm not going to read all the dialogue. It's not all clean. Basically, though, we're chatting about the investigation. And some of the more serious implications it's having on the city of Los Santos. Politically and socially. So that's going to wrap up part 2, and we'll get rolling with part 3 shortly. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. This is to be continued.